welcome to this baconbits video. Today we're going to focus on creating profiles to use with our MDM devices. And I'd like to give a special shout out to our members of the Flavor Force clients, special friends, team members in the West Virginia area. Happy to be working with you. Keep those great questions coming. For anyone else, keep your questions coming as well. I'll get a shout out to you and your team on our next baconbits video. Love it. Let's get started. There are a bunch of ways to create profiles to be distributed using Bacon. One of the ways that we like is to use an application totally free. It's called Imzing. I like this one a lot. And when you get Imzing installed, this works on Mac and Windows. We'll open up the Imzing profile editor. Let's give a quick rundown of how this works if you are new to profiles, configuration profiles for macOS and MDM devices. At the top, there's always a general tab. This is where you'll give it a name. This is where Imzing does a very good job about creating a unique identifier. This identifier is the name of the profile according to Apple. The name above is the one that we humans read because it makes sense to us instead of this field right here, which sounds like a whole bunch of garbage. Organization, we call this Bacon Unlimited. Flavor force. So much force in the flavor. You can give your profile a description. You can choose to sign it or not. Now here's some interesting options. Prevent users from removing this profile. You absolutely can make sure that the end users on your company-owned devices do not have the ability to remove this profile. Otherwise, you can turn on a removal date, duration until removal, a consent message, a payload scope, target device type, say Mac, Apple TV, HomePod. Now Bacon doesn't deal with HomePod, so we'll skip right over that. Bacon also does not deal with Apple Watches, but we do deal with iPhones, iPads, and iPod Touch. We can also assign it to any unspecified or leave it blank. For this one, I think I'll go with Mac as my target device. Moving on, now let's set up a specific function for our configuration profile. One of the things that I like to get people introduced to this process with is let's look for Finder. Anything related to Finder. Configurations about Finder. And here's one. This is a great search box up along the top. Okay, the default profile values are checked. Show external drives on desktop. Show internal drives on desktop. I like this one. Show connected servers on desktop. Sure. Now, of course, you'll be setting these values specific for your company and for your policies. New Finder window shows. I like to show the computer. Actually, the volume. I like to show the volume. So then, where on the volume we're going to show, I'm going to set it straight to the root of the volume. But that's me. I'm a sysadmin. I like to really get to the nuts and bolts of things. Who knows, this could be, we could set this just to the users folder or somewhere else. We can open folders in Finder tabs instead of new windows. Show all hidden files. Show warning before changing a file extension. We can even turn that off right now. And there's a lot of great options in here. I recommend that you go through and you play with this. And the great thing about this is Imzing nor Bacon have invented new profiles. These are values and settings that come directly from Apple, and what Imzing will do is create this configuration profile. Let's just have a look and see if there's anything inside of global preferences that we might want for our Finder. Fast user switching, hide 32-bit app compatibility alert, save new documents to iCloud, show scroll bars. Yeah, this is an interesting one. We can show all file name extensions, but more than that, we can always show scroll bars. And it's kind of nice. So with these two, we have Finder and we have global preferences added. Let's clear out the Finder search. And you'll see that this now shows the general tab again. It does give us an error saying we really do need to set this. So baconbit Finder settings. Finder settings to be hosted on we have a profile repo. I'll put this up in the profile repo as well as in a specific baconbit repo location as well. So I'm going to pause this video, get that URL set up, and we'll go from there. Okay, I have that profile created. It's been uploaded to two of our GitHub repos, and you'll see it in our Apple MDM Profiles repo and our baconbits examples repo. And I've also typed in here in the description what the changes were so that you'll be able to quickly view what changes we made without having to really go through and mentally parse the XML code and trying to understand what some of the Apple payload profile keys look like. It does get a little bit messy when trying to read that. Once you're done, just save your file. And if it's a new one, do a save as and make a list of profiles. Once that's ready to go, click down here. It'll take you right to the import. And you just click this, open, import, and you're ready to go. Okay. Our profile is now uploaded. Baconbit Finder settings. Let's have a look at that. Actions. View. And here it is. You'll see the identifier is what we typed in, Bacon Unlimited, the date, and some UID mumbo jumbo. The description is informative, tells you what's going on. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Organization, Bacon Unlimited, Flavor Force. You'll see up here in the top, this is an unsigned profile. The target is Mac, and the user can remove this. If you do want to read the XML code, you by all means can do that. Here you'll see the description, the string for the description, payload description. It's got a nice long one, and these are all of the payload changes. So have fun reading that if you're looking for a little bedtime reading. So I'm going to help you put yourself to sleep if if the beds aren't working. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this baconbit video.